Good morning, everyone. It is a bit of a gray but awesome Wednesday. It's nice and early, and we are on the road again. This episode, we have the International Museum of Surgical Sciences. You remember from one of the previous episodes, we have an amazing jazz party. What else we got going on this episode? Some good food, some good sites. Oh, we're going to be working on a really cool Arduino Raspberry Pi project. I have, 4 or 5 demos for the mixed reality app. And the virtual reality app, I will definitely be dropping some demos. So yeah, let's do this. It's great to be back. I'm just getting everything ready for the big conference tomorrow. I'm exhausted. 2 demos today, a lot of driving. Link below to demo. It's been great. We're going to keep on crushing today. Got a few errands that I'm going to run. And then dinner and I think sleep is in order. But tomorrow's going to be epic. So stick around. It's going to be worth it. Good morning. I'm super stoked about what's coming today. Massively cool and major private opening to an event that I've been involved with for the last little while at the International Museum of Surgical Sciences. I never get that name right, but you all know what I'm talking about. It's going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to it. It is Medicine in Space, a traveling exhibit from Canada. And I'm super stoked to be involved with it and for the opening tonight. It's been a while in the making, but before that, I had 2 meetings. I had a demo and a technical meeting with my engineers. Got our websites a little bit up and running. And gonna do some errands. Gonna get some stands for the pamphlets. I will show those to you soon. A few other tasks, and then shower and get ready for the event. It's gonna be an awesome day. Let's get to it. But before anything else, let's go to Dunkin' and grab a coffee. Let's go. Okay, so we got the coffee. We're gonna head back now, and got some 2 Zoom meetings, then doctor's appointment, also Zoom, and then get ready and head to the event. So let's keep this going. Cheers. So we made it to the museum. It's going to be an amazing event. Stick around with me. Let's do this. So after 4 years in the making, it's now semi-public, or not top secret anymore. You're gonna hear more in a minute, but I'm super stoked about this project. Stick around.
Thank you all so much for coming tonight to our opening reception of Health in Space, Daring to Explore at the International Museum of Surgical Science. We're pleased to have so many fantastic speakers tonight. And I just wanted to tell you a little bit about the exhibit that you'll see on the 4th floor of the museum. Health in Space, Daring to Explore was developed by the Canada Aviation and Space Museum, one of 3 museums under Ingenuum, Canada's Museums of Science and Innovation, in collaboration with the Canadian Space Agency. In addition to the traveling exhibit, we have opened a new exhibition called New Technologies in Space Medicine with U.S. partners. This exhibition was created in partnership with NASA, Virtual Incision, Axiom Space, the Beckman Institute for Advanced Science and Technology, the Translational Research Institute for Space Health, and the Japanese Culture Center. I'd also like to take this time to thank our leading sponsor, the Museums of Quinte. The Museums of Quinte are coming to a site on the Bay of Quinte in southern Ontario between Toronto and Montreal. The site will consist of a campus of 6 distinct museums plus a large botanic garden. The technology used in gaming and practical education will provide dynamic learning experiences about medicine, space, science, and much more. And we have some pamphlets about this organization on the library table in the library behind you.
Well, there you have it. What an event. Oh my God, I have no words. I'm so happy I was involved with that. Just incredible speakers, incredible time, incredible food, incredible people. It was just awesome. I am exhausted. So gonna head home and then go to bed. But yeah, that was a 2-hour event, so I know I put snippets in there. I will drop the link below to all the talks and to the live stream video. And yeah, stick around. Saturday's the public opening for this event, for this exhibit, so we're definitely gonna be there. Let's keep on having an awesome time. Good morning. It is a fabulous Saturday, and we are just getting ready to head out to the public opening of this event. It has been awesome being involved in this amazing event at the International Museum of Surgical Sciences in Chicago, the Canadian link, the Canadian connection. Just super cool tying both worlds together and my two homes together. And yeah, I'm stoked to actually see the exhibit and take you with me.
Thank you everyone so much for attending today's event at the International Museum of Surgical Science. For those of you that have never been here before, we are a museum dedicated to the I apologize, the microphone's not working today, so can everyone hear me? Okay, great. So the International Museum of Surgical Science, for those of you that have never been here before, we are a museum dedicated to the history and advancements and art of surgery and related fields in medicine.
So there you have it. Those were incredible. So happy, as I said, to be involved with this. Now, before we go and check out the exhibit, we're gonna sit and have a quick chat with one of the founders of the telemedicine arm that you guys just heard about. So stick around for that. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Shane Ferreter. I am a professor of mechanical engineering at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, but I'm also co-founder and chief technology officer of Virtual Incision.
What is Virtual Incision?
Virtual Incision is a startup company that's trying to commercialize this technology. These are small robots that are made to go inside the body for surgery. All surgical robots are big robots that reach in from the outside. We're making small robots that do their work on the inside.
So you're like the Nintendo Switch if Da Vinci was the Xbox.
Yeah, I don't know much about game systems, so.
Neither do I, but that was the first thing that could come to my mind. Okay.
The way we refer to it is they're mainframe computers that are large and have all kinds of skills and talents like a mainframe computer, and then we're more of a tablet or a laptop or something like that.
Cool. And you recently had that performing experiments or surgery on the International Space Station.
Yeah, so we just completed an experiment where we launched our robot to the International Space Station. It was in what's called an express rack locker, which is a box about as big as a microwave oven. And we controlled it from Earth, and we had the surgeons on Earth perform some simulated surgical tasks up on the space station.
And but you didn't actually operate on any of the astronauts.
We didn't operate on anything. It was, again, simulated surgical tissue.
Oh, right, I remember in the talk. If you watched the portion of his talk from 2 days ago, links below, you'll know the little secret that I'm referring to.
Yes.
What was the coolest moment of getting your project, your baby, up onto the International Space Station?
Well, it was all hard. There was a lot of difficult parts, but we were in communication with the astronauts when they installed our system. They plugged it in and they turned it on. And the first thing our system did was go through a little autonomous motion.
Okay.
And at that moment, I kind of knew, hey, this is going to work.
That's so
and
cool.
That was a fantastic moment that you just flip the switch and it does what it's supposed to do. There's a lot of unknowns in shipping the product and the launch, and there's lots of things that could go wrong, but once it was installed and turned on, I was really excited.
So one of the things that I do professionally, and I talk a lot on my channel about, is project management. Now, I look at it from a medical policy side of things, but if we flip it, this is a medical device.
Yep.
FDA approved.
Yes.
With, I don't remember the number, but it's like an absurd amount of patents.
Yes.
And a lot of regulatory compliance that needs to go into this.
Yes.
What were the one or two biggest obstacles of getting this into space?
Well, first of all, I would separate the product, the FDA-approved product, a little bit from the space mission. We called that Space Mira. Honestly, the hardest part of launching our Space Mira was the connectivity. We wanted to bring video down from our camera that's built into the system, and then we wanted to send control information up to the system. So there was a lot of sort of NASA firewall and
IT security
stuff that had to be worked through.
How long did that
was
take?
The biggest challenge. We probably worked on the payload 1.5 years total, and there's a lot into that, but a good 6 solid months was pretty dedicated to
Okay.
IT security.
This is it's a crazy idea, and I mean that in a good way. All what we do, right? When you want to try to revolutionize something, as you're doing, as I'm doing, or trying to do, it's like reinventing the wheel.
Yes.
What is the first, someone who's young, not necessarily in the age, but new, right? Who wants to get a crazy idea moving like this, to get a surgical, robotic, telesurgery arm into the International Space Station. What is the first piece of advice you'd give them?
You solve the problem through the doing. You have to do actions. It's not talking about problems, and it's not thinking about problems. It's the doing that does it. So you got to try some stuff, and if it doesn't work, you got to go another direction. But for us, we built a lot of prototypes, and we tried them. Some of them worked, some of them didn't, and we learned from each one. And it was in the doing that the learning occurred.
Okay. Now, if it were up to you, would you go up to the International Space Station with your next prototype?
Yeah, I'm not sure it's for me, but I would think it'd be very exciting. I thought about that when I was young, but I'm not sure it's my choice right now.
Yeah. I wonder what would happen if you put an AirTag on the device, and how that would look with the International Space Station orbiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. Or NASA might freak out, but
Again, a lot of rules.
Yeah, even though it's not exactly a top secret as to where the ISS, the International Space Station, is.
Yep.
It's not classic. There's actually an app for that.
Yep.
Yeah, and you guys are located in Lincoln, Nebraska, right?
That's correct.
Have you thought about Silicon Valley or Washington or?
We have employees kind of all around the world, really, all around the U.S. Our core is in Lincoln. Most of our engineering and manufacturing is in Lincoln, but we have different skills that we've sought out, and they're kind of everywhere. So it's a mix.
Very cool.
And I would just point out our mission was a technology demonstration. We just kind of wanted to demonstrate what's possible. And what I'm excited about is the possibility of, again, sort of on the research side, doing surgery in remote locations. And
sorry, hold on.
So,
can you just repeat that last thing? What you're excited about?
What I'm excited about is doing surgery in remote locations. So the idea that you could have a surgeon in a small town that's not comfortable with doing the next procedure, they could ask an expert to dial in and
that's incredible.
And assist with the procedure, allow those people to stay in their homes and stay with their families. Even ambulances, if you could provide surgical care very quickly after an injury or in military situations, if you can provide surgical care earlier, the chances of survival really go up.
Yeah, as we say, time is muscle, muscle is life. So yes. Yeah, 100%. Well, thank you so much. And I really appreciate you taking the time here.
It's been great to be a part of this museum exhibit. It's been very nice to meet you.
Same. Thank you.